Hi and welcome back. This is the second coding exercise. Let's have a look at it and at how we'd solve it. The instructions are to complete the method return 42, which is down here, by making it actually return the value 42. And the second set of instructions is to create a method which must be called myMethod and takes two arguments and returns the results of its two arguments multiplied together. Okay, so let's start with return 42. We've got the def keyword, which is used to define a new method, or a function in this case. Since it's not in a class, we'll look at that in a few videos. And then we've got return underscore 42, that's the name of this function. Open and close brackets, which tells us that this is a function and that it takes no arguments, or else we'd have the arguments inside those brackets. And then a colon, which tells us that what comes next is the body of this function. And what we've got here is the body, and as you can see, it's got some spaces in front. And that's very important because Python works by looking at these spaces, and it realizes that this function here has a body, and the body has to have some spaces in front of it, and all the lines that are under the colon and have spaces are the body of the function. So we're going to complete this method here, this function here, by making it return 42. So all we have to do is return 42. And now whenever we call this function, we are going to receive the value 42 back. And that's what this function does, and that's what I should do. Next, we're going to create another one called myMethod, and that's going to take two arguments and return the results of its two arguments multiplied together. So once again, we're going to type the def keyword, the name of the method, my_method, open and close brackets, and inside these brackets we're going to have the arguments, and we know that it takes two arguments and returns the results of them multiplied together. So the two arguments can be anything we want, for example arg1 and arg2, and these are going to be two arguments. So when we call this function here, we're going to receive two values, and the values that we receive are going to go into arg1 and arg2. Remember, arg1 and arg2 are just names. These are just variables, and they're going to receive values from whatever other part of our code executes this. And all we have to do is return the multiplication of those two, so arg1 times arg2. Remember, you don't have to execute the method in this exercise, you only have to define it. If you execute the method, it may confuse the code checker, so don't actually run these, only define them, which is what we've done here. So let's check the solution. And as we can see, the solution is correct. We've got two functions here, two methods, return 42 and myMethod, and return 42 returns the value of 42. MyMethod returns the two arguments, arg1 and arg2, multiplied together. So that's everything for this video. I'll see you on the next one.